Okay, today is all about interpreting financial graphs. Now, there could be a lot of drawing, but to save you time, I've got to put everything into a Google form. So let me just talk you through a model and we'll get going. So here's a graph, and we've got time in minutes for a phone contract and the cost. So the more minutes you have, the more it's going to cost. What's the cost of plan A? Well, plan A is our black line, and plan B is our red line. Okay, so the first question is asking, what's the cost of plan A for 80 minutes? Well, you've got to go on our graph, and we're going to find what 80 minutes is, and it's here. Okay, so plan A, like I said, is the black line, so we're going to go up all the way until we hit the line here. And then once we hit the line, we're going to come into the y-axis to find our cost. And there we are. And these go up as 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that cost there is £4. Plan B for 120 minutes with the same thing. Find 120 minutes. There we are. I'm going to go up, 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 up until we hit the line here. Great. When you hit the line, you're going to come all the way in. And we can see here, there we are. What's the cost? Well, 6, 7, 8. £8. Looks good. Okay, what's the max cost of plan B? Okay, well, what we can see here, it goes up, 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 up. And then it seems to be capped here. So they must cap it off here. As you can see, no matter how many more minutes you get after that, that's an increase. Let's go all the way in. What do we have? Yeah, they cap it at £12 for this one. Well, plan A goes on forever and ever and ever. It's unlimited, actually, because it's never going to stop unless the plan says. But we'll say unlimited for plan A. Okay, minimum cost of plan B. Well, here we are. There seems to be a contract cost there. So we can see it starts at £5. Plan B starts at £5. Where plan A, it's £0, £0, 0 minutes. How many minutes do both cost the same? Well, let's have a look. Here they are. That's where they intersect. And we're going to just come down to how many minutes we want. We're not wanting cost. We want the minutes. Well, we can see here, roughly 205 minutes. Okay. Great. So you're going to have a go at the model. Well, this is the practice. You're going to have a go at that on the Google form. And then let's move on. You should be working on scrap paper if I've not mentioned it, so can you just have a copy of this down? So line graphs can help you identify trends in the data. The trend is the general direction of the change, ignoring the individual up and down. So you can see here it goes up and down. It fluctuates a lot, but overall it's increasing up. With this one, it goes down, 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 down. It does have its up moments, but overall it's going down. Pretty cool example of this is stocks and shares. So I've googled the S&P 500. For anyone wondering what on earth I'm talking about, this is the top 500 companies in America and the stock prices. So you could have Amazon, Facebook, Google, and so on. And this is just how much the stocks are costing. So we can see here, this is the past 6 months. It goes up and down, but overall, it's increasing up. We can see that because it is higher than when it started. Okay, financial graphs. Let's have a look at this. This is the share price of a company. What we can see here, will start at £27, and it sort of goes up. It plummets up in the summer, but then crashes down again, recovers here, peaks again, goes down again, and then up again. So overall, that looks like it's going up to me. So let's have a look at some questions, and I've got them here, but I'm going to read them off my computer. So yeah, I've just said overall trend is increasing. And what was the difference of price in the start of 2013? Well, it's £27 at the start. And what's the price at the end? Well, the price at the end is here, 38. What's the difference? So 38 minus 27, and the difference in price is £11. On what 2 dates did the price reach a minimum before increasing again? So where did it crash? Well, it crashed here and here. So we can say September the 1st and November the 1st. Okay. Right, I want you to have a go at this one in the Google Sheets. And well, Ruth bought 160 shares at the beginning of March and sold them at the beginning of November. What was her profit? Well, at the beginning of March, the shares cost £28 each, and we can see that here. So £28 since you got 160 shares. Okay, so quick bit of maths. Now, I know mentally I like to do this not, but I want to get this correct. So 128 times 160, it's 4,480. That's how much they cost. And if you show them in the beginning of November, so what was the price at the beginning of November? Well, here we are. Beginning of November, I can see £31. So she showed them all for £31 each. 4,960. Take them away from each other. Her profit was, might have to chart out with a pencil, it seems a bit sketchy. Take them away from each other, and the profit was £480. Okay, I'll give you another question to have a go. Okay, income and expenditure. Well, income is your salary, what you get in, and expenditure is how much you spend. Ideally, good piece of advice, never spend more than what you earn. So we can see here, let's have a look at some questions. I've got them up on my computer. What does the value of 300 represent? Well, on the graph it's per thousand, so the value of 300 is 300,000. In 2008, what was the total expenditure? So we find 2008. What was the total expenditure? Well, expenditure is the bar graph here. Let's go along our graph. 500,000. In which years was the income over 450,000? Well, let's have a look. Let's just draw a straight line going across the graph. Income over it. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can say income over this line was 2004, 2008, 09, 11, and 12 and 13. So there we are. Okay. In which year did the council overspend? So we need to see when they overspend. Where is the expenditure larger than the income? And I can see, and if I change my color up, overspend was. We need to find where income is below here, so we can see it here. 2007 they've overspent, and that's it. That's the only year they've overspent. We need to find when the income's below that line. Describe the overall trend. From 2008 to 2010. Oh, 2008 2010, and we're going to see the overall of the income. 2008, we can see it's 1, 2, 3. It's decreasing. It's going down. (2010, 2013). You know what? I'm going to let you guys answer that one on the Google form. And can you use the graph to estimate an income? Yeah, give me a short paragraph on this one. Tell me what you think. Short answer. Put that on the Google form. Okay, I'm going to leave this one on for the application task on the Google form. So we'll see what you can do. There's a bit about here about percentage change. I will give you a bit of advice. A percentage change, how to work that out. I'll give you a bit of a tip. Is so what you want to do, if I said that it starts off at 10% the value and it goes up to 20%, you can see that on the graph. So for example, that'd be 10% and it goes, let's say it went up to 20%, it would just be a simple 10% increase. Now, this is the percentage change, so I'm not going to say more on that, not to confuse you, but have a go at this and see what you can do. Last but not least, I want you to draw this on a piece of paper and submit a photo, because, you know, I can't have a whole lesson without doing any math on paper, and then answer the questions. And we'll go from there. Last but not least, reflect on this and give me a short paragraph. And as always, I'll be in the comment sections to help.